Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Mathematician World Show. Tonight, we have a special guest. Yesterday, we had Grace Hopper, and I'm your host, Darla Hubble. Now, welcome, Hypatia of Alexandria.
Thank you. I'm so glad I got this opportunity. My flight was very long, but all I thought about was being on your show. I'm so glad I got this opportunity, so let's get started.
Yes, I am excited for you to be here. I know you have had to travel far to be with us today. I can tell you have a little accent. I would love to hear where you came from. So, where were you born and raised?
I grew up in Alexandria, Egypt, with my father, Theon of Alexandria. He is a mathematician and an astronomer for many of his years.
Wow, I read something about your dad. Your dad's great. I wish my dad was that smart, even though he was good at math. Well, that makes sense that you're in the math world since you grew up in Egypt. Where did you go to school?
I went to school at the Alexandrian School, which is known for their philosophy, literature, medicine, and science.
That's interesting. Since you were at school in Alexandria, did you have any mentors?
Yes, a couple of my mentors were Plato and Aristotle, which I thought they were a great step in success in the math world.
I had some mentors, but none like them. And I probably would have been a lot better at physics if I had them. Don't tell my dad that. Now, since we are here, since we know where and who helped you in school, what did you do for the math world?
I work on algebraic equations, and I also found out how ships can measure the density of fluids.
Wow, my brain could not take that. I would like to know more about that, though. That's way out of my league, too. Who is your biggest influence in math?
My biggest influence in math was my father. He was a mathematician, and I also took his place in Alexandria.
Geez, I bet your father's proud of you, but still sad that you took his spot at the same time. Besides algebra, did you work with any other math topics?
Yes, I'm a leading expert on conic sections, which is measurements of the surface of a cone with a plane. For example, I can figure out how much a cone can hold by its size.
Yep, I can do that. Do you have any other highlights in your career?
Yes, I am the first female mathematician whose life was well recorded.
Wow, did you work with any other mathematicians?
Yes, indeed. I actually helped G.H. Hardy with Diophantine analysis when I worked with equations. If you don't know what G.H. Hardy does, he works with prime numbers and number theory.
I actually did know that about him. Do you guys still talk to each other today?
No, we haven't, but if you would like to, I'd like to get in touch again.
I am so sorry.
Oh, I am so sorry, but I have to get going so I don't miss my flight. I loved this opportunity, and I loved being on your show.
Well, thank you so much for coming. I can't wait to see you again on the next Mathematician show.